What are the parts of plants? Plants are more than just pretty to look at. We wouldn't even be able to breathe without them. They give us tasty food like apples and carrots. And did you know, some plants help when we're sick, like the plant that aspirin comes from. Trees help make homes, giving us shelter from the rain and sun. And some plants even smell so good, they're used in perfumes. But how do plants work? Let's learn about their parts. Flowers make seeds so that new plants can be made. Leaves trap sunlight and carbon dioxide gas from the air. Plants add these to water to help the plant make food. Stems help move water around the plant and keep it standing tall. The big stem of a tree is called a trunk, and it's covered in a tough outer casing called bark. And plants have roots that hold them tight in the soil and suck up water. Who would have thought so much was going on in the world of plants? Thanks for watching. For more science resources, visit our website advisoryscience.com and check out the blog for even more educational content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest episodes. Let's explore what plants need to grow. You'll remember that plants use their leaves to absorb sunlight and carbon dioxide from the air. They absorb water from the soil using their roots. But plants also need nutrients to help them grow, just like we do. Magnesium, for instance, helps leaves stay green. They get these nutrients from the water in the soil. If the soil lacks nutrients, we can give plants a boost using fertilizers. Plants also need space to grow so they don't compete for resources. But not all plants need the same amount of sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, nutrients, and space. Over time, plants have adapted to live in different environments. In hot deserts, some plants, like the cactus, store water in their thick stems. Aloe vera plants have thick leaves that store water too. Some plants, like water lilies, grow in water instead of in soil. Their large leaves float on the surface. But not all adaptations can be seen. For example, some plants can naturally resist diseases. Farmers use these strong plants to help new ones grow disease-free. Plants are amazing, adapting and thriving in different places. Thanks for watching. For more science resources, visit our website advisoryscience.com and check out the blog for even more educational content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest episodes. Have you ever wondered how water moves inside a plant? Let's find out. It all begins with the roots. They absorb water from the soil. This water then travels up through the stem of the plant. In very tall trees, water has a very long way to travel. From the stem, the water moves to the leaves. Now here's what happens next. The water evaporates from the leaves into the surroundings. This makes room for more water, and the roots suck up more from the soil. But plants need to stay hydrated. Without enough water, they can look wilted and droopy. And this is because they need water to move nutrients through all of their parts. Without water and these nutrients, plants can't grow and they may even die. So always remember to water your plants and watch them happily grow. Thanks for watching. For more science resources, visit our website advisoryscience.com and check out the blog for even more educational content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest episodes. Flowers are beautiful, aren't they? But do you know why plants need them? Flowers have a special job. They work together to make seeds so new plants can grow. Let's peek inside a flower and understand its parts. Here's the male part of the flower, called the stamen. The stamen has two parts: the anther, filled with pollen grains, and the filament that holds it up. Now let's look at the female part, the carpel. The carpel is designed to catch pollen. It has a sticky stigma on top of a long style. Deep inside the carpel is the ovary, which contains tiny eggs. When the pollen from the anther meets the egg inside the ovary, a seed begins to form. That's how flowers make seeds, leading to new plants, continuing the circle of life. Thanks for watching. For more science resources, visit our website advisoryscience.com and check out the blog for even more educational content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest episodes. Ever wonder how plants make new plants? To make more plants, flowers have a special job to do called pollination. Pollination is when pollen moves from a flower's male part to its female part. Tiny pollen is a yellow powder that has a big role. It helps create new plants. But how does pollen move between flowers? With a little help, of course. Flowers offer nectar, a sweet treat. As insects sip it, they pick up pollen. This is called insect pollination. When the insect visits another flower, pollen is transferred. These are star pollinators. Some plants don't need insects. They let the wind do the work. We call this wind pollination. Once pollen reaches the right spot, it travels to an egg inside the flower. When pollen and egg meet, a seed forms, and this is called fertilization. With seeds ready, the flower doesn't need petals anymore. They drop off. That seed has a journey to take. It needs a new place to grow because things can become overcrowded and it needs some space. Seeds travel in many ways, by wind, water, or even animals. We call this dispersal. Some seeds even pop out of their parent plant in a dramatic explosion-like way. Through pollination and then fertilization and dispersal, seeds eventually have the chance to grow into an adult plant. And that's how plants make new plants. Thanks for watching. For more science resources, visit our website advisoryscience.com and check out the blog for even more educational content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest episodes. First, a plant starts its journey as a tiny seed, but it doesn't grow right away. The seed waits patiently. It needs the right conditions in the soil to wake up and start growing. We say the seed is dormant. It doesn't need sunlight at this stage, but with the right amount of water, warmth, and nutrients, the seed awakens and sprouts. This is known as germination. This baby plant, or seedling, then grows taller. It develops roots, a stem, and fresh green leaves. As it grows, a special change happens. The plant begins to bloom, forming beautiful flowers. As we previously learned, inside the flowers there's a lot of activity taking place. Pollen travels and meets the egg through pollination and then fertilization. Thanks to fertilization, new seeds form and they're ready to start their own journey. These seeds scatter or are dispersed, wait for the right moment, and the cycle starts all over again. From a seed to a full-grown plant, nature's cycle is amazing. Thanks for watching. For more science resources, visit our website, advisoryscience.com. What are some plant adaptations? Did you know that some plants can eat animals? We learned how animals adapt to survive, but plants do too. Plants face various challenges in different environments, and they've developed unique physical adaptations to thrive. In nutrient-poor environments, some plants have remarkable adaptations. For example, the Venus flytrap. Its specially adapted leaves can trap and digest insects, getting the nutrients it needs from their bodies. Now let's travel to the coast. Mangroves live in salty water, and they have complex root systems for stability and to filter out salt. Some mangrove roots even stick out of the water to absorb oxygen from the air. Sunflowers are another example of plant adaptations. They need a lot of sunlight to grow. Sunflowers have a special ability called heliotropism. They can actually move their heads throughout the day to follow the sun, maximizing their exposure to sunlight. This ensures they get enough sunlight energy even in areas with less sunlight. From insect-eating traps to sun-chasing heads, we've seen how plants use amazing adaptations to thrive in diverse environments. Can you imagine how life would be for plants without these adaptations? Why not check out the free resources for this and other lessons, or inquire about the full curriculum? Link in bio.